Okay, so now we're just going to do the wizard one more time using the sample deployment, but this time we're going to do a blue-green deployment. And so blue-green is to replace the instances in the deployment group with new instances, and it will deploy the latest application revision to them. So instances have to be used with a load balancer, and then once everything is good, the original environment's instances are deregistered and terminated. It's a bit more complicated, but it's still fun to see. We click on next, and here we get another wizard. It's actually much quicker to do. We have an application name, a deployment group name, an auto-scaling group name, and here we create a load balancer. There's a service role that gets created for us, and we can select the KeyPair EC2 tutorial for us. And we'll just click on launch environment. So this is again a setup wizard doing some stuff for us. And it says we're launching a classic load balancer and a auto-scaling group with 3 T2 micro EC2 instances. And so basically it says we can download the application code right here. It's the same application code as before, so I'm not going to show it to you again. And we get 58 steps to wait for, but again, we get the chance to go in CloudFormation and see that there is a new stack that was created and there's create in progress. And so CloudFormation basically creates the resource required for the sample code deploy blue-green deployment tutorial. So we'll just wait for this to finish. So congratulations, the environment is ready. So if we go to CloudFormation, we can see that yes, create is complete. Excellent. And then if we look at what happened here, so a load balancer and an auto-scaling group was created, and then they actually ran already a code deploy in place deployment at first, so the exact one we saw in the previous lecture. And here is the code that was launched, so the same code as before, and it can say, hey, if you go to this web page, so let's go to this web page, we can see using a load balancer URL this time that we are accessing our code deploy application, which is quite cool. And so we'll do a simple blue-green deployment, and there's going to be a new version, sample app 2. The only thing that changes in there is going to be the green background. There's always the appspec.yaml file at the top of it, which is very important. And it says after the application revision is installed, we'll be able to see a change in our web browser. So first, let's go into EC2 because it's always interesting to investigate what happened. So in EC2, we go to instances, and we can see there's 3 instances running right here. These are new instances, and so they were created by an auto-scaling group. So if we go to auto-scaling group, we can see there's this code deploy auto-scaling group that has 3 instances, desired 3, min 3, max 3, and if you look at the instances, they were all launched together. Now, if we go to load balancers, we should be able to see as well a classic load balancer. So here it is, blue-green load balancer, and this is a classic load balancer that was created for us. And if we look at the instances, we have 3 instances. So that's the one that were created. They're in service, they're healthy. And if we look at the DNS name, that is the exact DNS name we've used here to access our application. So we get an idea of what was created by CloudFormation. And then code deploy went ahead and deployed the application to these instances. So this is quite cool. Now we're going to go ahead and start the blue-green deployments. So I'll click on start blue-green deployments. And we get a small error message, but I think this one goes away if I refresh the page. Here we go, deployment in progress. And so we get this very nice UI. I'm actually very impressed by the quality of the UI here, which defines the different steps into how the blue-green deployment will work. So we see here, the first thing it'll do is provisioning replacement instances. And so as we can see on the right-hand side, we have 3 original instances, and that's the one we've been seeing just right now. And so this will create 3 replacement instances on top of it. So this is the blue instances, and it's going to create green instances. So we basically get like an immutable deployment in Elastic Beanstalk. We'll get all instances and then new instances running the new code. Then the application will be installed on the replacement instances. And then in step 3, the traffic will be rerouted to the replacement instance. So that's using the load balancer. And if everything goes well, the instances will be terminated at the end. So if we go to the EC2 management console and go to instances, now we should be seeing way more applications. So here they are, 1, 2, and 3. So 3 instances got launched right now. And we can't really tell, but I can tell this is the new instances that just got launched. And so we are going to wait for them to be fully provisioned, and then the application will be installed on them. So if we scroll down actually here and refresh this page just quickly, we can see that we have 3 original instances right here, and we need to wait for the 3 more to come. So I'll just pause the video right now. So now we can see that we have 3 new replacement instances that got created, and the application was just installed on these replacement instances, okay? And as we can see, only the original instances right now are receiving traffic. The other one says traffic no, so they're not receiving any traffic. So when this step is done, when the application is installed using code deploy, now we should see that these instances are going to be in progress and the traffic is going to be rerouted to these replacement instances. So the fun thing to do here is to start to refresh the page. And as you can see, as I refresh the page many times, you see blue and green. So the load balancer is currently serving to my V1 and my V2 application. And so what should happen is that because everything seems to be working just fine, very soon, all the traffic will be rerouted, as you can see, yes, to all my instances. And now when all the instances have the traffic rerouted to them, we should see the original instances being terminated. And so that's the whole idea behind a blue-green deployment. So you can go ahead and keep refreshing. And now the more I refresh, you see I don't see any blue anymore. I just keep on refreshing, but I don't see blue. That means that my load balancer is only serving traffic to my replacement instances. And yes, that's good. So if we look at the events that happened for these instances, as we can see, they were all these events that happened. So allow, application stop, download bundle, before install, install, after install, application start, validate service. And then because it's blue-green deployments, we've had a before allow traffic, and after allow traffic. Let's go back to the deployments. And as we can see now, the instances receiving traffic, there's 0 original and 3 replacements. So it's really cool to be able to monitor your whole deployment for blue-green using this UI. And now the original instances should be terminated, and this is done. So my deployment is complete, and now we only see the green application. If we go to the EC2 console and refresh, we should see, yes, some instances getting terminated over time. So that sounds about right. So this is good. And now how do we clean up? Because we made a mess. So how do we clean up this? Well, we go to the EC2 management console. We go to the auto scaling group. And the first thing we're going to do is to delete this code deploy blue-green demo fleet auto scaling group. So there's another one that's being deleted right now. That's the previous one that got replaced. But we're also going to delete this one. So right click, said delete. Okay, so now this one is getting deleted. And so once these 2 auto scaling groups have been deleted, we're going to go into CloudFormation and delete everything. So let's just wait. That my auto scaling groups have been deleted. If we go to instances, we should see a lot of terminated instances, which is the case. Excellent. So now let's go to CloudFormation. We'll refresh this real quick. And this code deploy CloudFormation stack, we have to action and delete the stack. Yes, delete, and this will delete everything that was created from before. So again, this is going to delete a lot of stuff, so we need to wait a few minutes. My CloudFormation stack is now deleted. So the last thing I have to do is to go to my code deploy, click on the application. So right here, application, click on the blue-green demo application, tick this deployment group, say action, delete, and we'll just copy this entire deployment group name and paste it here. Now it's been deleted. Excellent. And then right click, bottom right, click on delete application, and we'll just put the blue-green demo application, press on delete, and we're done. So that's it for the cleanup. That's it for code deploy. As you can see, it's quite a complex service that take a lot of time to get the handle of, but using the wizard, we're able to get a good idea of how it works. Just remember, using code deploy, you only deploy to EC2 instances running an agent and nothing else.